Do you have somebody in your life who's extremely toxic, or somebody in your life who has really, really high toxic traits, or even somebody in your life who's done you wrong in the past before, done some funky stuff to you in the past before, and you're just not 100% sure if they're completely toxic or if you should walk away or not? This is the video for you. In this video, we're going to talk about 11 things that toxic people do and how we're going to deal with them. So let's get into it. Again, my name is Autumn. Welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. And if you haven't been here before, make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that bell notification so you're notified every time that I post. Now let's jump right in. Number one, they'll keep you guessing on what version of them you're going to get. Absolutely not. That's, first of all, disgusting. But they will make it so you have no idea what you're stepping into. You have to walk on eggshells. You have to think about the things that you're going to say and walk through the things that you're going to say to make sure that you don't say anything that's going to trigger them. Especially if they're on a good day, you want to make sure that, you don't say anything that's going to offend them or make sure that they don't get upset. No. You should not be walking on eggshells for anybody. Number one, no family, no friends, no relationship should you have to walk on eggshells. Point blank, period. And for somebody to make it so you feel uncomfortable walking into the situation or being around them because you have no idea how they're going to be, that's extremely unhealthy. That's extremely selfish for them to be that way. They'll be able to switch just like that. Be completely lovey and fine and happy one day, and then the next day or even a couple hours later, they will be so negative, so miserable, so pissy and upset. And you have no idea if you did anything, if somebody else said something to them, if they're just having a bad day, but they will take it out and make everybody know and make everybody else feel miserable and upset because they're upset. Number two is they manipulate you. They're very good at manipulating. They will make it, even if it's, family, friends, significant other, they will make it so you feel or they feel like you owe them something all the time. If you're putting 100% into the relationship and they're not, or you feel like they're not and you feel like you're the only one, 9 times out of 10 you are the only one putting in the effort because they feel in themselves that you owe them something, even though you don't owe them anything. You don't owe them anything at all. So do not let them manipulate you. Number 3, they will not own their feelings whatsoever. They will make it so their feelings are yours, and that's projection. Disgusting. Their projection is they're projecting their feelings and emotions and thoughts onto you and making it so you feel bad and making it so you are nasty and you are miserable and you are upset because that's what they're feeling and they're stressed, so they're taking it out on you, and that's not fair. That's absolutely not fair. That's not what we do. That's not how we live. And that's not what we want in our lives. Point blank, period. Do not let them manipulate you. 4, they will make you prove yourself to them, which you should not have to do that to anybody. But they will put you in a position where you have to choose between them and either somebody else or something else or your career, whatever it may be. But they will put you in a position where you have to choose between them and something else. And if you do not choose them, then you are the most horrible person in the world. You are extremely toxic. You are narcissistic. You are rude. You are ruining their lives. You don't love them. That also piggybacks off of manipulation too. They will do anything in their power to have you wrapped around their finger so you can do whatever they want. You will be in the position that they choose. You will have to listen to everything that they say. Absolutely not. That's not what we want, and that's not what we're gonna do. Next, don't ever expect them to apologize. They're never going to. They'll lie. They'll lie before ever apologizing. They will make up an elaborate story before ever admitting that they were wrong. You see where I'm going? They will never take accountability for their actions or their mess ups that they've done to you. They will not take accountability, they will not apologize, and they will find a way to twist the story and make you the enemy and make you the bad guy and make you turn out to be the problem in the situation. And in reality, it's just them projecting the fact that they know that they messed up, or even they don't think that they messed up, and they're just so far gone and so narcissistic that it's you and you're the problem. It's not. You're not the problem. You are not the problem. just don't feel like arguing when you are wanting and searching for an apology, and they will not give it to you because they are so hard-headed when it comes to that crap. They will not apologize for Next is they will be there in a crisis. They will be in any negative situation that you are in to make sure you are staying down. But they will never, ever want to share or want to ever express their happiness for you and your joy and your accomplishments. They will turn the other cheek. They will get bitter because that's not them. And, you know, they're not being praised and they're not successful and they're not accomplishing what they set out to accomplish. You are. It's not them. So why would they be happy about you? You don't need that in your life. You need to surround yourself with people who love you, will appreciate you, and will be happy for you and all of your accomplishments. You do not need those toxic people at all. You need to look for people that will support you and that will tell you if your idea is good or if it's bad. Genuinely, not from a miserable, bitter standpoint, but from a genuine friend or lover or family member standpoint. You need those people, not the people that will be there and be like, oh, you did that, that's why you're not going to accomplish anything, that's why you suck, that's why you're this, that's why you're that, and be like, oh, well, you accomplished that, good for you. No. Find other people to surround yourself with, because that right there is absolutely disgusting, and shame on them for even wanting to act like that, because that's why they will never accomplish what they set out to accomplish, and that's why they will never ever truly be happy with themselves or whatever they set out to do in their lives. They'll go offline, metaphorically and literally. They will leave a conversation open. They will stop whenever they feel like they're done with the conversation. They will just leave it. They don't care. They will ignore you. They will ignore you. They will leave you on red. They will leave you on deliver. They will go offline. They will go do other things. You will see them active on other social medias, and they will do that on purpose to make sure you know that they don't care about you. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's the reality of it. They don't care about you. You need to find other people. The solution to that is surround yourself with better people. Know the traits, know the toxic traits, and see that in people, and maneuver your way through life surrounding yourself with better people. Because let me tell you something, they will not want you to succeed in anything, and they will leave you in the dust like that. Whenever they are done with the conversation, whenever they are done with the relationship, whenever they are done with you, they will drop you like a fly. And you need to be prepared for that, because they will do it. And you need to be able to stand your ground and be like, I don't need you in my life, because I want positivity and love and happiness surrounding me, not negative, dark, dismal, miserable despair. They'll be extremely condescending. They'll be extremely passive aggressive. They will convey a tone to you while people are around. They'll be sneaky. And if people are around and within earshot, they might use a tone. It may be innocent, but the tone in their voice is just negativity, miserable BS. And it's like, first of all, you're not gonna like act like you're threatening me. That's one. Two, you're not gonna talk to me like I'm a child. Let's get the record straight. I'm not a child. You will treat me with respect, and you will not talk to me like I am your child. Point blank, period. That goes for any relationship. They will bring irrelevant detail to any conversation. I cannot tell you how many times this has happened with people in my life. I'll be having a conversation with somebody and like they will just butt right in and add any irrelevant like topic or little irrelevant tit for tat in the conversation that has nothing to do with the conversation. Just they want the attention onto them because they see you getting all the attention and they're too insecure with themselves and they feel like a competition with you. Excuse me? First of all, why are you treating this like it's a competition? Do not compete. Live your life how you want to live your life. Do not compete with other people, especially other women, because you will be miserable your whole life and you will continue to compare yourself to other women and you will never be happy with yourself and your own self-image. And you take it out on other women and you make them feel bad. And that's why you don't have friends. Sorry, but that's the truth. That is the God's honest truth. You project your insecurities onto other women, and that's what pushes them away, and that's why you don't have friends, and that's why the people that you do attract are fake. And they talk crap about you behind your back. It comes around full circle. So do not surround yourself with those people either. If you see people and you have friends, because it started with me, and never a relation, like intimate relationship, but like friends and acquaintances, they would always try, like if I were getting too much attention in their eyes, or like I was, which would just be a conversation with somebody, if they see that I'm getting too much attention, they will butt in and say something so irrelevant, it has nothing to do with the conversation, so the attention is drawn to them and not on me. If that happens to you, you need to drop them. You need to drop them, because that will only bring negativity and BS to your life, and you do not need that. This has happened so many times for me, but they will make it about the way that you are talking rather than what you are talking about. I know some of you, comment down below if you've had this one happen to you. There are so many times where I'll be having a conversation and I will be expressing how I'm feeling about a situation that somebody is doing, and they're just like, you know what, I don't appreciate how you're discussing and how you're talking to me about it, so I'm just gonna escalate the situation and escalate it into this whole bigger thing, because they think that you're coming at them. In reality, you're just expressing your feelings about the situation. That's not okay. We need to fix that one real quick. Thank you. Why do you think that me expressing my feelings to you means that I'm coming at you? I'm just telling you how I feel about a situation. If I'm coming to you saying, hey, I don't really like how you spoke to me, or I don't really like that you did this in front of people and it embarrassed me, and their initial reaction is, you know what, I don't appreciate how you're talking to me, it's not that big of a deal, and dismisses your feelings, which a lot of them do. They are so dismissive of your emotions and your feelings because it doesn't match how they feel and they don't care about you. Absolutely not. You need to look elsewhere. You need to go surround yourself. Again, I don't know how many times I need to say this in this video. You need to surround yourself with positive, better, loving, caring people. That's what you need to do. That's the result in all of this. You need to surround yourself with better people. And I hope that you take these traits and these traits. I hope that you take these signs and you use them and implement them in your life, and you see people for who they really are, because this is a world we need to wake up in, and it is everywhere. It is everywhere. They over-exaggerate everything. You never do this. You always do this. I always have to do this. And in reality, 9 times out of 10, you have to do that majority of the time. That's not okay. We don't do that. We're not over-exaggerating over here. If you're over-exaggerating because I'm expressing myself to you, or I'm bringing something up to you because I am comfortable enough, or you're using something against me, bye. Absolutely not. I want something better in my life. Thank you. And again, goes for any type of relationship. Lastly, they are judgmental of everything. Everything. Of the way you hold your hair, the way you have clothes on, the style you have, the makeup, your body, your weight, your height, everything. Everything. The way you talk, the way you think, everything. They will try to degrade you in any and every way. And if you have been in that situation before, I am so sorry. It is such a horrible, sad place to be, and I'm sorry that you've had to deal with that. But people can be really mean. They will degrade you and belittle you in any chance that they get, because they see something in you that they don't have. And that's greatness, that's intelligence, that's beauty, that's humor, everything that they don't have, they see in you and they hate that. So I guess you could walk around confidently with that knowledge. But if you have people in your life who are like that, it's time, again, cut them out, okay? It's time to go. It's time to renew the roster. It's 2024. It's time to hold our own, respect ourselves, and have people respect us and our boundaries. And if they can't do that, sayonara, deuces. And that was the video. That was 11 things that toxic people do and how to deal with them. And if you have taken these tips and these traits and these signs, and you can implement them in your life, and you can see people for who they really are, that is all that I ask for. That is all that I want. I want you guys to be able to take from this video and implement them in your lives, and be able to see people and be able to maneuver through life better and happier and more confidently in your own skin. If you like this video and you like content like this, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you're notified every time that I post. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.